Mike Mack never thought he'd beat Superman so easily. Now all of Los Santos was in his hands, and the first thing he did after beating Superman, he took all his boys out to tear up the streets. But after just a few days, Mike Mack felt totally empty inside. Looking at Superman's statue, Mike Mack finally realized something. The world without Superman was super boring. To get himself pumped up again, Mike Mack decided to create a new Superman to fight against. He grabbed Superman's cape and found some leftover dandruff on it. So he extracted the DNA from it and made a super gene bullet. Just shoot this bullet into any regular person, and boom, they'd become the next Superman. He wanted to find someone with tons of justice vibes as his target. But then Roxanne suddenly burst into his secret base. To keep his plan from getting blown, he had to disguise himself as a human and try to get Roxanne out of there. But the second he transformed, his minions couldn't recognize him anymore.
Bernard! It's Daddy!
That's when Roxanne grabbed the energy gun, planning to go save him. To get it back, Mike Mack immediately changed back to his real form and started fighting for it. The energy gun accidentally went off. The gene bullet bounced around like crazy and finally shot through a pipe, hitting Roxanne's co-worker Roy right on target. Luckily, Roxanne never figured out Mike Mack's real identity, so Mike Mack stayed in human form and escaped the base with Roxanne. To thank him for saving her, Roxanne gave him this huge hug and said they were friends now. And that hug, Mike Mack couldn't get over it. It was the first time in his whole life someone actually accepted him. But this wasn't the time for romance. Mike Mack quickly transformed and went to track down Roy. When he got to Roy's place, Roy's body had already started changing. Then Mike Mack disguised himself as some alien godfather, claiming he was Roy's dad. He said he gave Roy Superman's powers and wanted him to become a superhero to fight the big bad guy Mike Mack. Roy totally bought it. But Roy couldn't control his superpowers yet, so Mike Mack became his personal trainer. But hey, you gotta handle both work and love. Ever since that last meeting, Mike Mack kept turning into his human form to go on dates with Roxanne. After getting to know each other, they realized they had so much in common. When Roxanne said she hated how messy and gross the city was, Mike Mack stayed up all night with his crew, cleaning the whole city spotless. So Mike Mack spent his days training Roy and his nights dating Roxanne. After a while, he forgot he was supposed to be a bad guy. He and Roxanne totally sparked something. On Roy's graduation day, Mike Mack heard Roy had a crush on someone too, so he encouraged Roy to go for it. But plot twist, the girl Roy was crushing on was also Roxanne. That night, Roy found Roxanne and confessed his feelings. To win over his dream girl, he showed off big time, taking Roxanne on this crazy roller coaster ride through the sky.